day, everyone, wherever you must be listening from, be you a parent, student, staff of JPTS, ISQ, lecturer. I want to welcome you into a great year, 2025, and it's a year that we all anticipate great things to happen to us and great things to also be ushered into our organization. As you all know, JPTS, now ISQ, Institute of Skills Qualification and Development, it's a government registered training organization, professional training organization, helping as a vehicle to helping students nationwide achieve their academic ambition. ISQ, it's upon its registration, is mandated by its registration to offer level 1 to level 9 professional programs in different fields, both management, technical areas, and health related allied courses. So we are now resuming for a new academic, professional academic semester that will be starting on the 29th of January. We urge all students to be on deck. All students should resume at their various centers to receive lectures, both the online and the physical lecture. We have noticed that many students have not really been taking the online lectures seriously, or maybe because there are one or two challenges with the online settings. This year we want students, we want every stakeholders in the training organization to really lay emphasis on the online section of the training. It's very important that students, wherever we are, we should always use the online timetable to log in and take our classes. Remember, the online exams take place almost immediately after the end of the classes. You might have 3 sections for the online class per course, and you'll be expected to take your exam. Once you miss the exam, you've missed it. The physical exam, of course, which happens at the end of the academic semester, it's physical. It happens at your center. Yes, there might be issues with some students who are here to see their results. You should note that from last semester, results will not again be posted at the center physically. This is because a lot of students have missed out of seeing their results when it's posted physically. A lot of results are torn sometimes. So now results will be posted on your student portal. So students are encouraged to always make use of their student portal. If your result is not reflecting, kindly be patient. Very soon you will get to see your result. The result is now separated. We have the examination score and we have the continuous assessment score. So you will be seeing, once your examination score is uploaded, you will see it there, and you wait until your continuous assessment, which is over 30, is also uploaded. That gives you the total aggregate for your result. But I've seen a lot of complaints where people say, oh, the result I have seen on my portal is not actually what I scored because it's showing low, and that is because the result you have now is just the examination score. So once the CA is added to it, it will give you your aggregate. So don't be bothered about the low score you're going to be seeing on your portal, because of the fact that it's only the examination score that have been uploaded. Very soon other results will be uploaded. I want our staffs to be committed to this vision. We have a great vision in our hands to liberate people, our students, to give them knowledge, to liberate them from the shackles of ignorance, and place them at edge when it comes to getting the relevant knowledge to function industrially, to knowledge that will equip them to become better in life. So we want all our staffs, be you a coordinator, be you a lecturer, to be dedicated to this vision. We've gotten a lot of complaints where staffs are not really dedicated to this vision, where extortion of collection of fees that are not legal. This has also increased burden on students and parents. We will continue to frown at it, and we are going to continue to even become more intentional about prosecuting and disciplining persons who are found guilty of wanting to charge or make students pay personal fees to their account instead of paying to the school. The little or much that the students are asked to pay, let it be paid to the authorized account. So resumption is on 29th of January. We want every one of us to be ready. We pray that God will continue to provide for you, God will continue to provide for your family, to continue your educational endeavor. On the 30th of January, we shall be having the graduation and matriculation of the JPTS ISQ program in Abuja. So the Women Development Center will be hosting that event. So we want all students to be there. This program is not only for those who are graduating or those who are matriculating, it's for everyone. Remember, we made mention of the professional certificate for the ISQ. ISQ professional certificate is a certificate that makes you a member of the professional body, Institute of Skills Qualification. A lot of people have been asking, why is the membership certificate from? Institute of Skills Professional is a certified institute, and it is also under its mandate to also retain membership for continuous education and for CPD programs where you can go for conferences. Your professional certificate is recognized all over the world because of the accreditation it has. So it's important. Anything that had value to you, please do not see it as expensive. See it as an investment. It's an investment. You are to pay for the professional certificate to join, and it is for every member. Students are paying for student membership, while graduates are paying for graduate membership. It becomes a body where even when you are out of JPTS, you still have an opportunity to keep growing professionally. It still becomes a membership citadel for all. So it's encouraging that every student partaking. So we will be expecting all the student parents to be available at the event. For Lagos is on the 1st of February at the Lagos State University LASU main auditorium. Please come all. Let's get more orientation about our program, get more clarity about some areas that are ambiguous. We've seen a lot of misinformation online on social media, on groups that are not authorized by us. So we've seen students go to different channels to hear out their complaints. Those channels are not going to give you answers to your questions. So we need you to come around during the convocation, talk to coordinators, talk to the right people. We have the student transition committee who are also ready to help you. In every school there are challenges, but what we must do together is to come together and ensure that we continuously make sure that these challenges are overcome. The top-up program for the healthcare and public health student, which is much anticipated, will be starting on the 5th of February in Togo. So students who have completed their program in healthcare, who have completed their program in public health, can proceed to talking to Mr. Henry, who is the coordinator in charge of that program, so that you can get yourself profiled, documented, and your details will be sent to the Ministry of Education in Togo for posting and to start your top-up program. We also talk about the online orientation. We're going to be having an online orientation by myself on the 3rd of February. I will be there online. We're going to be sharing the link to you. Use for the link to parents. We noticed that many students do not really want their parents to know what is happening in school, do not even want their parents to have information. So many parents are in the dark. So we'll be sharing you the link so that you can forward it to your parents to also join the meeting and be part of this meeting. So please, we want parents to be part of the meeting that will be happening on the 3rd of February. So online orientation will be there. The purpose of orientation is to continuously feed us with the right information as to help us know what is happening as regards to evaluation programs with other schools. Remember, the level 1, level 2, level 3 program with ISQ JPTS would lead you to obtaining a degree program from our partner university. So there are processes to achieving that, legal processes that must be followed to get that achieved. So we will be putting you through during the orientation on what students must follow. So those who are already in their level 4, level 5 program will be having orientation with you. Your parents should be joining. A lot of people have been complaining about the cost, some unforeseen costs. If you check your admission letter properly, you will notice clearly that most of the costs have been captured on the admission letter, except from the evaluation cost. Let me tell you this on authority, that the evaluation cost still remains the same. I think the only challenge we have is in the foreign exchange that has soared over time. So, but I will always be praying for us that God will continue to pray for us to achieve our destiny, to achieve what we actually set out to achieve. We do not need to listen to people who are complainants, who are. I know a lot of people can complain. Of course, you have the right to do so, but you need to be positive while you're doing so, because there are a lot of people who have achieved success in this system, who have accomplished gotten their certificates and working everywhere, who are evaluated to other schools in Nigeria abroad, who are schooling, who have, so I would like you as students to look onto them as your role model, to look onto those who have succeeded, not those who are then maybe drop out from the program. People, of course, students at the time can drop out. We encourage them to be focused at what they are doing. Do not be distracted with what you are doing. For affiliates who are recruiting to JPTS, we want to tell you that we love you. We do not have any bad feelings against any of you. We want you to continue, but we want you to continue, but by providing the right information to prospective students who want to come in, because we have seen, and these are the corrections we always want to do when affiliates who are sponsoring students to the school would provide wrong information to students, and when many of these students get into the school, what they now get to see might be different from what they are told. So we want affiliate to be part of the orientation program so you can equip yourself with the right information. Prayers is a key. On every day we're having prayers from 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. for all students. Prayers for parents who can join. For staff is compulsory every day 7 to 7:30 a.m. because we believe that while we plan our future, we also need to put God involved in everything we do, so that the enemy would not come and sow trees or sow seed rather where they ought not to sow. So we need prayers from you. We'll be having prayers every 7 a.m. to 7:30. We'll be sharing the link on various WhatsApp group, and we'll like parents to be part of it. We'll like students to be part of it. Every staff to be part of that early morning prayers, and we to commit our organization into the hands of God, commit our ideas, commit our future, commit everything we do into the hand of God. We'll be starting the online lectures on the 3rd of February. Online lecture is very important. I've spoken about that. And the physical lecture will be starting on 7th of February. We want students to be in class. We've noticed very few numbers of students coming to class, and when there's exam, many of them will show up from nowhere. We'll be very strict this time that no class, you might not be able to take your exams. From the 5th to 9th of February, we shall be having a 10-paper presentation. 10-paper presentation is very key, and it's part of your coursework. Yes, it's no more 0 credit load, it now has credit on it, because 10-paper helps you to present what you know to those who have taught you. Every semester, we encourage students to follow the 10-paper presentation so that they can be able to demonstrate their knowledge. It's very important. No matter what you know, if you're unable to demonstrate that which is in your head, it's assumed that you don't know it. So we have the physical 10-paper in various centers. You'll be required to face the panel in your center. You'll be required to talk about what you have learned. You have topics from various departments that will be issued out by the management to coordinators down to you. You have to write it. It's about 20-page 10-paper work. You submit it, you dress very well, you'll be scored based on your presentation, your dressing, articulation, and your general presentation. So you will be expected to do that from the 5th to 9th, so you can choose out of any day based on how the center has structured it for you. We're going to be having on the 10th to 13th of February, we'll be having general staff lecture, meeting and training with management. We'll be having a detailed training for lecturers. We need our lecturers to be up to date. Of course, there have been complaints, and our job as management there is to be proactive, is to respond to complaints and ensure that complaints are given attention to resolving. So we'll be having for 4 days, the 10th to 13th of February. It's going to be every day back-to-back training for coordinators, training for lecturers, so that we can identify lecturers' challenge, help them by giving them required knowledge to overcome those challenges. We've seen complaints where even lecturers would come to class and complain to students that, I've not been paid, it's not right. When you're a lecturer and you're doing so. The job as a lecturer is to motivate the student, not to demotivate. So there are informations that should not be given to students. Those information should only be given to people that can help you solve the problem. So you imagine if you have not, maybe one of the parents has been delayed for a course and you go to class to complain, what student cannot help you? You might only be discouraging the system. So as lecturers believe in the system, let's continue to do the right thing and attend the training, so that even in the training you'll be given a venue to interact. And for our coordinator, times are hard, cost of goods have gone up, and maybe our organization have not been responding to increasing your take home, and it's because we are also trying to balance things, and very soon we'll be having such approval where take home will be improved. But on the meantime, please do not resort to theft, do not resort to disloyalty while trying to personally greedily increase your take home by yourself. The worst you can do is, if a company had not increased the take home and you feel there is need to do so, you complain and you wait until it's being done. Keep having faith in what you are doing, and I believe with you and together we can achieve great things. So we are going to be having project and thesis defense happen on the 24th to 28th of February. Project and thesis defense, meaning that you'll be defending those who have been cleared in Lagos. So there is now a process of clearance where you have to go to Lagos. Everyone have to go to Lagos for clearance. It's very important, and the reason is because we have noticed in time past that when coordinators were given the privilege to bring files to Lagos to clear students, some coordinators, I'm the head of the organization, so I should be able to look at the situation and present it properly. Some coordinators were not doing the right thing. Some would even deny some students from clearance because now they have the power to do so. You see students who had finished the program 2 years, 1 year, 9 months, and have not received their document from the school. So that caused a lot of delay. You might be thinking it reduces cost, but there was a lot of students complaining, and that opportunity could also give a wrong person the privilege to even wanted to clear someone who had not completed the program. So the management had now made it compulsory that students, wherever you are, your destiny is now in your hands. You come with your file yourself, meet with the registrar's office, and do your clearance yourself. In that way, nobody will deny you of graduating from the program. In that way, we are sure that everyone who is completing the program from every center is one. We have common knowledge. We are sure of who you are, and that will generally protect the integrity of the organization. It might hard to cost, might hard to stress, but it is the right thing to do, and it will always protect all of us at the end of it. So you must complete that clearance. Having completed the clearance, then you will be having your project defense happen online anywhere you are. You do not need to come back to Lagos. Your project defense will be conducted online, and it happens the first set, this is 24th to 28th. Make sure you complete your clearance for those who had completed the program. We will be having a special program called Online Bootcamp. Online Bootcamp, there was a time we had an engineering bootcamp where all the engineering students came to Lagos, and it was very stressful. A lot of students complained of the cost, stress. So what we are doing now, we'll find a way to make it an online bootcamp. Yeah, you might be asking, how do you intend to take some practicals online? We'll be able to do it. We'll be able to package it in a way that wherever you are for healthcare bootcamp courses, we are going to simulate some of these practicalities. We are going to visualize it with you, and we would expect that you should also make do of your place of IT to demonstrate these things work. Because we don't want to reduce the level of complaint, looking at security and cost. So for the healthcare bootcamp, we have it on the 3rd to 7th of March. Science bootcamp 17th to 21st of March. We have engineering bootcamp from 10th to 14th of March. We have the management bootcamp from 24th to 20th. So you just need to look at your faculty, look at where you belong, and then you attend this bootcamp. Some of this bootcamp also come with certificate. And for the healthcare bootcamp, you'll be having courses like radiography, you'll be having courses like caregivers program, you'll be having different courses. The timetable will be released, and you like the engineering, you have design, you have PDMS, you have ICs, you have Enclips, you have MBA. For science, you'll be having a lot of software application, you'll be having a lot of applicable practical topics to work on, and I believe you, it will be a very, very wonderful time together to learn. So we'll be having a professional certificate giving day. We all know that last semester we had a professional certificate. Let me talk about professional certificate a little. And the professional certificate is very important. We've seen a lot of students who are with the professional certificate even gotten jobs, because imagine you having level 2, level 3 in HSC, quality assurance and quality management, human resources, and the rest of them. The professional certificate is very, very important because it's an added advantage, and it's one unique way of us in JPTS. We have we have excelled excellently professionally, and we want our students to also excel. Beyond just getting certificate, we hope and we pray that students should inculcate knowledge into them, so that whenever they present the certificate, they will be able to demonstrate the knowledge that the professional certificate depicts. So we must we must take the professional certificate training, very important. We will be giving out the last one for the last semester. Those who certificate were omitted, you have to also get it on that 26th to 30th of March. Let's look forward to that wonderful day. On the 4th of April, we'll be having this semester professional certification. So even if you are in a particular department and just wish that you want to take a particular professional certificate, make sure you attend the class. And the one day professional certificate is more like a wrap-up of what have been done in the class. It's very, very important, so that we can have the knowledge and have the certificate together. Remember, certificate is just a receipt of the knowledge that you carry. So when you get certificate, it's only to demonstrate to the receiver that you already have this knowledge. You will be tested. What certificate does is test you. That's why many people ask that, oh, is certificate recognized? For example, this Togo is Benin. No, every certificate is recognized. What certificate does for you is to give you an opportunity to be interviewed, to be asked questions. So when you always have that interview question. So once you have it, then you now need to demonstrate to your interviewer that you have what it takes to impact positively in the organization. So on the 9th, 13th of April, submission of online receipt. Our payment model for this semester will be different from our payment model for our school fees, for our application fees, admission. We are bringing out a new payment model which will be discussed very soon. We'll send it across. So the platform where students will be paying. Because we've seen a lot of students who are faking tellers, a lot of students who we have prosecuted many, arrested a lot, who are still, and so many of them are in the system. We've seen students who are also even faking the pass card. So the management is working on a system which we will use this semester for payment. So we might not accept any other old payment system. So we will be sending that to you very soon, prettily maybe by a week from now. You shall be having the information. Then on the 10th to 14th of April, continuous assessment. All lecturers are to give continuous assessment on their courses. There will be online continuous assessment for students. Continuous assessment will be uploaded on your portal, the results, so that you can have the result added to your examination result and have a complete aggregate score that will give you your GPA for that particular semester. We have deadline for lecturers to submit examination questions on the 15th of April, and that's a week to exams. So, and you're going to be ending your semester with your exam starting on the 21st of April. You will have your both the weekdays and weekend online exam will start on 21st of April 2025. I want to wish you guys the very best for this semester. I want you guys to be committed to whatsoever you do. I want you guys to ensure that you do not don't be lured to paying to any account that is not the account of the school. You follow the payment system. We've sent the semester calendar. Read through the semester calendar. Let it guide you. If you have any question, follow the phone numbers on the official lines that have been given. For those who are waiting for their transcript, they have phone number 0145 44466 for a transcript. You have an email address to complain of any anti-JPTS activities or non-compliance matters by coordinators, by lecturers. Students, you must complain. It is when you complain that we as a management can also look at. We have inspectors who go around centers. Some of them are members of transition committee. Some of them are external members. We even work with security forces to ensure that we keep doing the right thing. Please do not go to places where people who are accustomed to share negative information are there. There's a way mind will be filled with darkness. No matter how much light you shed on it, darkness will be so thick. We have a lot of people whose mind are so dark. We've tried to share light on that, and they see people prospering, yet they have refused. The Bible called them people with reprobate mind. So please do not find yourself there. If you want to succeed this year, you must always attract yourself to positive thinking people who, yes, even if you want to criticize, it must be constructive. Criticism that leads to correction, criticism that leads to adjustment, not criticism that the only thing they want is to destroy. I wish you guys the best, and I wish you guys good time. Please let us encourage our parents to attend your orientation online. Share this video to as many persons who need to know so much about JPTS ISQ, do not be afraid to introduce your friends and family to JPTS. If you have any question, please coordinators be available to attend to students. Very soon we are launching a new customer care system where you can even reach my office, you can reach the registrar office, you can reach every office. That should be out in less than 2 weeks. We are going to share the link to our students and to parents. You can reach us at any time. We will be available to talking to you. We must achieve our destiny, we must achieve our greatness, and my prayer for us is that no power will stop us from achieving that which God has laid in our hearts. Again, God bless you for your time.